Hey y'all, welcome back to another video with Life of Chessy for the Bold and Beautiful, May 6th, 2025. Okay, so nothing happened on today's new episode. I think I said that every review. Nothing happened. Literally, nothing happened. They still talking about Leon. Okay, we're gonna start with Leon Steffi Finn. So they still talking about the same thing about him being sick and he over here want to not reunite. I said reunite. He wants to unite Steffi and Hope because he feels responsible. Same on yesterday's episode, basically. He feels responsible or largely responsible for the tension and the beef that they have. So he wants to fix it. But yeah, he wants to bring peace between Steffi and Hope before he dies. And they keep talking about a miracle. And I was like, yeah, they're gonna find a miracle. I don't know. I haven't heard anything else, but yeah, they keep talking about a miracle unless we find a miracle and stuff like that. And y'all know when they start talking like that, somebody pop out the blue with a cure, or either they find out, oh, your test got mixed up or something like that. Hold on. But yeah, that's what Liam and Steffi was talking about. Just he was trying to fix things. And Steffi was still trying to convince him to do the right thing and tell Hope because she deserves to know because she's the mother of his child, Beth, or whatever. And he still don't want her to know and keep talking about how he doesn't want her to know. And it looked like he about to tell her. But at the same time, they already showed the preview at the end of Friday's episode where Steph is supposed to be the one to tell her. But yeah, what else? I forgot. They was talking about something, and then he got like dizzy or lightheaded, and he was about to fall. And Finn had came in, and they rushed to help him. They ended up getting him some water and stuff like that. And that's when he was saying how he wants to unite them or whatever, unite Hope and Steffi. And I was like, dude, even if you unite them, even if you don't die, even if you do, they still gonna be back into it. It don't matter. But yeah, then when he left, Steffi was saying how she hates this or whatever. She still feels like Leon needs to tell Hope that she has a right to know. I said that's the one thing I agree with because y'all know how they always be like, well, I'm the mother of your child, so that gives me the right, or the father of your child, that gives me the right to do disrespectful stuff or know all your business. Now in this case, I agree. She deserves to know or whatever. Excuse me. But yeah, it was something else. What else? What else? Leon talks to Hope. No, I didn't write it down. I forgot. Steffi said something, but I didn't write it down, y'all. Carter, Hope, Deacon. So Carter was still trying to get Hope to get things with him another try. And she still to my son. She don't know about it or whatever. But he ends up telling her that he's not giving up. And in walks Deacon. I said, these folks don't never not do that. Just walking in folks' house. I said, the owner ain't even there. We don't even know where she at. They said something about Deacon's supposed to ask something of, is it Brooke? I think Brooke, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I said these folks don't never knock. But yeah, he came in. I thought I told you to stay away from my daughter. What you saying? Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I thought I told you to stay away from my daughter. I said, dude, about time Hope said something because that ain't your place. I understand you trying to protect her or whatever. But she finally told him, she can choose for herself and make her own decision about her love life and everything. Um, then I think Carter left. He ends up leaving to go back to work, and that's when Leon stopped by. And he was like, "Now that basically that's what I'm talking about. He's still trying to hook Liam up with Hope, or Hope up with Liam." And I was like, "She's talking about some. Hold on. Yeah, he's still over here urging Hope to be with Liam. Tomorrow. I know y'all struggled in the past, and this and these folks be cheating on that. Look, Carter did cheat by kissing or whatever. But I said, how you think because he betrayed you, betrayed my daughter, and all this other stuff, broke your trust and all this extra stuff he talking about. But yeah, he's still trying to hook them two back up. Talking about some they've grown. I watched Liam grow and stuff like that, and trying to play matchmaker, and the look on Liam's face. So he ends up leaving, and that's when Leon was talking to Hope. Ends up telling her, just talking about Beth and the fact that they got her back. And y'all know they had to do a flashback. Every episode, they got to do a flashback. Now, it has been a while since, if I'm not mistaken, it has been a while since we seen, the whole scene on top of the, what was that? What was they at anyway? Forrester, when they was on top of the roof or whatever. And he told her that Beth was still alive. And then I don't know, she was about to follow her and they end up hugging and everything. Wasn't that when Thomas was I think Leon had locked them in the office and then Thomas was trying to open the door or whatever. If I'm not mistaken, that's when it was, y'all. But yeah, he kept talking like something's wrong and something's going on. So Hope was like, what's going on, Liam, or whatever. And it kind of seemed like he gonna tell, but once again, they already showed the preview where it looked like Steffi gonna be the one to tell everything. Let me make sure I cover everything with them. Liam starts about to see Hope, Deacon. We already talked about him. They were talking about Beth. Hope want to know what's going on. Yeah, Electra, Will, Daphne. Look, I don't even know what they was talking about. He's still kissing her. She's still kissing him. Y'all know what he want. Y'all know what he want. They said on tomorrow's episode, if I'm not mistaken, Luna back. Luna's back, so they doing that storyline, or they continuing that storyline. I think they was talking about the jury, and that's when Daphne came in looking for Carter. I said, girl, please. Now, I did think that he was going to eventually give her a chance, but so far, he's stuck on Hope. So far, he's stuck on Hope. And when he find out what she did or why she came to town, he definitely going to go back to Hope. Or Hope going to go back to him. But yeah, I wrote, I said, Daphne need to give it up. I said, give it a rest, lady. Give it a rest. He not budging. I don't think it's working. You missed your opportunity. You definitely missed your opportunity. I don't think he gonna budge. I think it's over with, sweetheart. She just over here like host the past or whatever. I'm your future, choose me and all this. I said, girl, please. I don't think he wants you. I don't know now. I definitely don't know at this point. But yeah, she's still trying to get him. He's still rejecting her. Whatever. We already talked about Steffi and Finn. They was talking about Liam and she hate that he going through that, and they still talking about miracles and stuff. So more than likely they gonna find a miracle for him. Liam and Hope, we already talked about them, about how they was talking about Beth and the fact that they got her back and just their history. What did he say to her? I said, he be over here running game, don't he? What did he say? Something he said to Steffi, there's something, what did he call her? He said there's no one like Steffi. Then he went over there to Hope and told her basically the same thing. I said, look, even on his deathbed, he's still running game. No. But yeah, I think that's everything. Told y'all, didn't nothing happen. Then it's be nothing. Now this is what they should have preempted. But yeah, nothing happened. That's it. That's all. Let me make sure though. Yeah, Daphne looking for Carter. Leon stopped by to see Hope. Yeah, y'all. That's it. Let me know in the comments what y'all thought. Hold on, let me type this. What did y'all think of the episode? I'm about to type that in the comments. That's it, y'all. Stay tuned. What did y'all think of the episode? Stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join the conversation. Until next time, that's not what I be saying, but whatever. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, this is Hair Girls Today and be safe.